I genuinely have no idea how to approach this video. I really don't. So Sasquatch Sunset is a movie that I saw. I did see it. That happened. And I have no idea how to go about this video. This is like half story time, half movie review, actually, because yeah, I don't know. Let's do the story part first. Skip to this timestamp. I'll put it on screen. Skip to that if you just want to hear my thoughts on the movie. But let's start with a story. So this story time, I guess, is the story of how I came about to seeing Sasquatch Sunset. So I had heard about it before, and all I really knew, like, I hadn't even seen a trailer, right? Because I just didn't feel like watching the trailer. I haven't watched the trailer for a lot of movies now. I just like to go in blind sometimes. All I knew was it was a movie about Sasquatches, and Jesse Eisenberg was a Sasquatch, so I said, sign me up. And my friend, one of my very, very close friend, who I feel so bad for now, I roped him into this. I decided after I was done work, I made my way to his work, and we drove to this theater together. Now, as you all know, I work at a movie theater, and that's not the theater we went to, because this movie was only showing at one theater in our city, and it was an interesting theater. So we had to drive downtown. It was a theater in like this old mall. And like I think they're planning on tearing down this mall, but so far they haven't. And like I don't think they've said anything about it. But it's just like so cracked out. Like it looks abandoned. Like we went into it and there was like nobody in there. It was like a liminal space. It was crazy. There was like no one in there. We had to navigate this fucking liminal space until we found the theater. And then we ended up getting to the theater. We bought our tickets. Then we bought food. My friend got, popcorn and a drink like a normal person. I got a drink and I got myself some nachos because I was just feeling nachos. But we started reading the ingredients of like the nacho cheese cups that they gave us. The first ingredient is cheese whey. Like I'll spell it if I can't find the picture, but I actually have a picture of this cheese whey. Like, what the fuck is cheese whey? Like, what does that mean? So anyways, we sat down in this absolutely, like, cracked out movie theater, and 4 other people ended up sitting in this theater to watch Sasquatch Sunset with us. There was I think it was a couple was in there, probably out on a date, and there's 2 other people just there on their own. And the couple ended up, like, walking out, like, probably, like, 20 minutes into the movie. They left. They couldn't do it, which is fair. And yeah, we sat through Sasquatch Sunset and what that ended up being. So I know it's not much of a story time, which is why I didn't really do it as its own video, and it related to this. So what happened after is me and my friend kind of just went and we got milkshakes at a nearby place, and that was that was pretty much it. So let's get into Sasquatch Sunset. Starting off with the good, I do have to give this movie praise for where praise is due, and it is very unique. It's very different. People are saying that there's no like unique and like original movies coming out nowadays. This is definitely an interesting and different, unique choice. There is no dialogue in this movie at all. The only characters are 4 Sasquatches who kind of just like make noise and do things. Like there's no dialogue at all. Like it's definitely a unique and inspired choice. Another thing I have to give it props for is there was moments in this movie where me and my friend were killing ourselves laughing, and I do mean like killing ourselves. Like, and yeah, like there was a lot of parts of this that were really funny actually, and I had got some really good laughs that I haven't gotten out of a movie in quite a while actually. But the only issue with that, and moving on to the things that weren't so great about this movie, is the times that we like died laughing, I don't think were the parts that were supposed to be funny. I'm not going to get into spoilers in case you are set on watching Sasquatch Sunset. I just don't really talk spoilers. The scenes that were supposed to be funny, we didn't really laugh at. We kind of just like sat through them with a straight face. But there was a lot of scenes that weren't supposed to be funny that we just shit ourselves laughing at. The other thing that this movie, like, just kind of, I don't think did very well is this movie has no plot. Like, it kind of does, and it kind of, like, touches on a plot of, like, deforestation and, like, save the environment. But it, like, doesn't commit to it. There's hints of it and stuff, but it doesn't commit to a plot. And, like I said, there's no dialogue to, like, explain what's going on. I mean, like, it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of just, like, Sasquatches existing. But there's no plot here that it commits to. This movie was described to me as like it's almost like a nature documentary, but that was not really the case from the way I see it. I feel like this movie could have been a lot better if it committed to the plot of like deforestation and like actually gave it a storyline, and then you had like maybe a voiceover character who's like making a nature documentary about the Sasquatches, or maybe not, like one of those things at least would have probably made this movie a lot better. Both of them probably would have brought it together and been probably like a good movie, to be honest. I had heard this was definitely for the absurdist crowd, which I like movies that are like kind of absurdist, but this was just not for me. Like, it felt like it just wasn't it for me, guys. It was just so much randomness. Just felt like Sasquatches doing things, and people just filmed a lot of stuff, and they made it a movie, and somehow they roped in Jesse Eisenberg. Me and my friend did say, though, this movie would probably be fucking hilarious and amazing if we were on something, so maybe I'll have to try watching it while drunk or high. Anyways, guys, that is really all I have to say about Sasquatch Sunset. It's definitely a movie. If you want to watch it, go for it. Like, definitely check it out if you're thinking about it. I want to know what people think of this because I'm not 100% certain what the fuck I just watched. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. You all know the drill at this point. At least I hope you do. And I'm going to just finish my intro because I feel like it. So thanks for watching, you guys. Catch you on the next one. Later.